Toyota has officially launched the next-generation Land Cruiser Prado. The first all-new model in 14 years, the 2024 Prado has undergone a drastic overhaul inside and out. Will that put it at the top of the SUV game once again? Now in its fifth generation, the Land Cruiser Prado gets a new TNGAF platform that is the same as the Land Cruiser J300, Lexus GX, and Lexus LX. This architecture should make the Prado a more attractive off-roader. Other features include a stabilizer disconnect mechanism, a first for Toyota, multi-terrain monitor and multi-terrain select driving mode, as well as crawl control mode. As previously revealed in leaked images, the new boxy LandCruiser Prado will be offered with two different front-end styles, including a retro-themed prototype pictured in beige. Both have the words Toyota on the grille. As for looks, the new Prado debuts with a boxy look which is no doubt inspired by the old Land Cruisers. Despite taking obvious design cues from the Lexus GX, the Prado stands alone with cleaner lines and a more practical look. The highest variant gets LED lighting, while the lower model uses round lights behind a rectangular cluster. The new Prado shares the same 2,850mm wheelbase as the 300 series LandCruiser, a 60mm increase compared to the 150 series Prado it replaces. Each generation of LandCruiser Prado has evolved, and it is no different from the 250 series. The new model is 100mm longer than the old Prado, 4,925mm, as well as 95mm wider, 1980mm, and 20mm, 1870mm taller. The Prado gets a choice of petrol engines, including a 2.7-liter naturally aspirated engine with 120 kilowatts and 246 Nm of torque, and a 2.4-liter turbo petrol with 207 kilowatts and 430 Nm of torque. The latter is also available as a mild hybrid. In that configuration, the Prado produces 243 kilowatts of power with 630 Nm of torque. Stepping inside, the 2024 Land Cruiser Prado features a flat, horizontal, two-level dashboard with a massive touchscreen infotainment display. This is joined by a fully digital instrument display behind the retro-looking steering wheel with button controls. Toyota has included plenty of buttons and switches to please analog enthusiasts, including switches for selectable drive modes and the all-wheel drive AWD system. Another new detail is the inclusion of a front disconnect sway bar, similar to that offered on the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon or Gladiator Rubicon. This removes some of the limitations on the front suspension when engaged and allows for increased off-road wheel articulation. It is currently unclear whether this system uses components similar to Toyota's so-called KDSS, Kinetic Dynamic Suspension System, which uses a hydraulic system to engage and detach the sway bar as needed. The KDSS system in its new electronic EKDSS form is available on the LandCruiser 300 series and GR Sport trim, as well as the new Lexus GX Prado Luxury Twin, launching in Australia next year in an off-road focus. Over trail shape. The KDSS is available as standard equipment on the current generation 150 series Prado in top-spec Kakadu trim. Toyota claims the new LandCruiser Prado will come with a full suite of active safety technologies. Australian specifications for the new Toyota LandCruiser Prado will be announced ahead of its launch in mid-2024. It boasts a significant technological step forward over the current Prado, with a 12.3-inch infotainment system running Toyota's latest software. It will feature wireless Apple CarPlay, over-the-air software updates, connected services, and a USB-C port. As before, there will be seating for 5 or 7 passengers, with a familiar lineup expected where the entry-level GX should seat 5, and all other variants will score 7. Available features include heated and ventilated front seats, cooled center console, 2,400 kilowatts inverter in North America, and 8-way power adjustable front seats. Toyota has not yet confirmed local pricing, but given the significance of the update from the outgoing Prado, we can expect a higher entry point around $70,000 to $75,000. In the US, the new Prado will kick off in the mid-$50,000 range, translating to about 83,000 Australian dollars. That being said, the US hasn't historically introduced entry-level GX versions. An increase of about $9 to $10,000 will position it in line with the LandCruiser 300 series, which saw a similar update in late 2021.